Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleanor. Welcome back, welcome if you're new here. So today we've got this little lady, Ursula, is finally moving out. So we are on the hunt for some new villagers. I'll put a couple images of the dreamies that I would like to get on the screen right now. I am just hoping we get someone that aligns with the sort of the jungle core theme that I have going on. I have 60 tickets to work with, so without further ado, let's bid adieu to this bear and let's begin a villager hunt. Okay, like I mentioned, I have 60 tickets. I'm hoping that gives me good luck, but you never know. I haven't had the best luck with villager hunts in the past, as if you've watched my videos before, you will probably know. I have been in a perpetual state of looking for Shari, but today I'm open to a few other villagers because we did eventually get a monkey move into the island, just on a random, autofill, which was pretty cool. So I am open to some other villagers, but I don't know, my heart still pines for Shari. She appeared on my Happy Home Paradise Island and I was devastated. So we're gonna see what today brings us. I'm hoping for some good luck, some good vibes. It's not starting out strong. He looks like someone he should be in Greece, but he also looks like he reads poetry at a very dingy bar. It's the glasses. Alright, you can stay. So, look, we're not starting out strong, but I have faith. Right, second island, and we have Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. No, thank you. You can stay here. Goodbye, Rhonda. Let's see who we have. Number 3, we have a chicken. No, thank you. I don't want any chickens. I don't want wild jungle chickens. I already have a pink monkey. I don't think I want a pink hippo. At least it's not raining. That's always... Oh, okay. I'm not gonna take her, but I need to talk to her. She's so cute. Hi, Nan. Oh, isn't she adorable? Her hair is so cute and her little freckles on on her cheeks. She's adorable. If I decide to do a farm core island in the future, I will definitely want her. She's so cute. I had her in an old DS, I think it was New Leaf, and she was my favourite villager. I'm pretty sure I had her since, I started the game, up until I stopped playing it. She was always the villager that just stayed. She was my best friend in that game. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, still got my stick out. Oh! Oh, come on. Do I... Keys... Do I want a camo crocodile? Okay. I remember seeing him in a previous villager hunt, and I was a little bit hesitant to get him. Purely because I was pretty adamant on getting a monkey. Now that I have a monkey... albeit not the monkey I really wanted, but I do have a monkey. I kind of want Sly because I had a really good idea of building more of a swampy area in a jungle, because jungles definitely have more swampy areas, and he would look really cool in that. If I just surround him with water, a lot of of the like bamboo trees and stuff like that. Not that bamboo trees are in swamps, but they kind of go hand in hand, I think, in my brain. Just how they look in this game. Or I could put him on the beach. Oh, this is hard. I kind of did want a crocodile. Like, crocodiles kind of go in jungles, right? They're always in... Oh, I don't know. I'm conflicted. I still have 2 more spots on my island. So if I don't eventually like how he fits on the island, it sounds terrible, but I can kind of try to kick him out and get someone else. So it's not a waste, but I want to see how he would look in like what I'm kind of envisioning. So I think we're going to take Sly. I think he could go quite well. I mean, honestly, the home is already on the beach. So it might work. Oh, okay. So I have more... I'm missing some jock personalities anyway. Which doesn't make sense because I have like 4 jock villages. So I don't know why. It just keeps giving me jock villages. But... you know what? Okay. I'm taking him. Sly, you are coming to my island and... Wow, yes. Alright, we've got some more jock types coming onto my island. We've got a crocodile. You know what? I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not too fussed with that. Good vibes today. We had some good vibes. I'm ready to go home. Yep, take me back, Wilbur, because we've got a new villager arriving tomorrow. Now, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna decorate his house. Okay, well, welcome to the speed build portion of this video. So turns out my villager hunt was quite short, and as soon as I saw Sly, I was inspired to build his area. I really wanted to put him in a swamp, like put him on a floating plantoon on a swamp and just kind of let him bask in the murkiness. So I was pretty inspired to build it straight away, and I thought what a perfect opportunity to combine the videos. I'm so happy I found Sly. I remember finding him in a previous a villager hunt, but I was so adamant on getting Shari that I left him, but I think he really fits the theme of my island quite well, and this area he lives in is absolutely perfect, and his home fits in quite naturally too, which is awesome. So I found this custom pattern off of Pinterest. I'll leave the creator code in the comment below if you want to have a look. It is absolutely incredible, the details and that they've put into this. It looks amazing, and it turned out so like better than I could have ever thought. I'm very happy with this speed build, so I hope you will be too. So right now I'm just clearing out some area. As you see just above, I've kind of put down the portion where his house will sit. I eventually widened it because there was just not enough space. So yeah, I'm just clearing out some space here, just trying to find some stuff. I had an inventory full of items. As you can tell, like, I was very inspired for this build, so I had lots of items, I had lots of paths. I have completely filled up all my custom paths, so there's nothing new going to be added now. This is is going to be the build with like the most custom pathing, I guess. And there won't be any new custom pathing because I've literally filled up every single slot, and I have bought the expanded like slots, so it's full. So right now I'm just spreading this out, and I didn't like how this one particular one I saved. I didn't like all the dots around it. It's fine for like a bit of like sporadically here and there, but after I did the whole area, I was like, oh, I picked the wrong pattern. So I do go and save just the plain one, as you'll probably see later on, and then I save it over this pattern so I don't have to like go and place them all, and it just covers the whole area. But I did it right up to the wall, and I kind of go almost to the beach on the right side and not quite fully to the bridge on the left side. As you can see, I'm like looking at it and I'm like, oh, I don't like how this looks on my island. So I think about here I go and save and get a new path, and as you can see, that looks so much better without all the little dots. So I just finish filling in the area, and then this is when I decide why I wanted to push the little platform back a couple squares and also make it a little bit wider. And in hindsight, looking back at it now, I wish I made it a little bit wider still, because it's just a little bit cramped on there. I mean, in the end, I'm super happy with how it is, but if I were to replicate this build again, I would definitely make it a lot bigger, and I would almost do the whole portion, like the whole half of this island in this sort of theme rather than this little corner bit. But I still have 2 other villager homes to kind of fill out, and they need to go somewhere, and I've surprisingly used up a lot of room on this island, and I don't have a lot of room left. So I need to be a little bit more conservative with the areas I use. I'm just pushed it back one. I expanded it onto the right side a little bit, and now I'm just filling it in. Again, I'm absolutely loving these patterns. These custom designs are incredible. We're so happy with them. And there's like kind of bluish decking, which makes it look like it's kind of, just decrepit and maybe a little bit moldy, but you don't quite know. So now I'm just putting in the little details. So they have the basic green or like the swampy pattern, and then they have some extra ones which would have like little lily pads on them, some rocks and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just putting them around just to fill up the area. Right now, as you can see, just putting around some lily pads just to make it a little bit more three-dimensional, I guess, so it doesn't look as flat and not just a weird like green expanse of area, which would look a bit weird, sorry, not green. So yeah, I'm just filling that out, just putting random things here and there, and then I found this like decking pattern as well, so I thought that would be cool to it's by the same creator that did the swamp pattern, and I thought, oh, that would be cool as almost like a jetty into the swamp, kind of. And I saw this idea of the toy tires, like just they're kind of like floating in the water, and it looked so cool. And I thought this corrugated fence, like this steel and like stick fence, is just perfect for this type. Like it's incredible. It matches the swampy vibe, plus with the slightly greenish tinge of the wheat fields. They look like weeds, and I think it really broke up the like edges without having to without just making it a giant square. At the moment it is a giant square, but I do go back and fix that and make it a little bit more kind of a little bit more natural looking as best as I can with just like this, it's just a full square custom path, so there's not really any edging. So I do the best I can with the resources I have. So right now I'm just lining the back, trying to figure out the best way to kind of hide that line between the path or the custom design ending and the cliff beginning, because I didn't want that little green to show, because it just kind of it breaks the illusion, at least to me. So I thought these jail bars would look kind of cool, and I did them in the rusted color to be like, oh yeah, they've been out and they're weathered, out in the elements, they're in a swamp, it's obviously going to be rusted. And then I have to get my points, and then I tried to place another one here, but it wouldn't line up nicely with the end of the path. There was always a little bit of green, so I just put 2 back here, and then I think I did 3 back here, and then I put it down some more wheat fields and just to cover up that edging on the side. And this is when I realized I did not have enough wheat fields, like not even close, because it's going to be a little bit tricky to cover the edges, like the sides, because the fences don't they kind of sit like off it. They're either slightly on it or slightly off it, and it's either showing like it just doesn't cover it as well as it does in the front and back. So this is when I realized, oh, I don't have enough wheat fields. So I do end up ordering some more, but I do pinch a couple from a different area on my island. I do replace them, don't worry, I replaced everything. I thought this would be cool. It's almost like a little island in the swamp, and just how it comes out, and as you can see there, yeah, the fence just doesn't sit on the sides there, so I have to just fill the whole side with wheat fields, which is, yeah, it's a lot of wheat fields, and you don't realize how quickly you use them, but you do. And then I thought this decayed tree would look really cool, and I made it the mossy texture to make it look like, moss is growing up the trees from the swamp, all that sort of stuff. So I don't remember what I'm doing back here. Oh, I picked the wheat field because I was running out and I needed it in a different section. Like I said, I had just a lot of random items and was trying to incorporate them. I loved this little pine tree in the back here. I ended up going with the jail bars at the back because from it, like, you can't tell too bad. But I do end up changing that area anyway. I expand it, so it'll look slightly different in a bit. This is me just clearing the area, and oh yeah, what am I doing? I'm ordering more wheat fields because, yeah, I grossly underestimated how many wheat fields I would need, but always good to have more. They're really handy on a jungle core island, surprisingly, because of the slightly green tinge to them, and it makes them look like weeds, which is really cool. And yeah, I just pinched them from up there, but that's fine because I replace them later, so no worries. Yep, I'm just doing the right hand side now, and I wanted to put one of this big flower. I don't know, it gives me swamp vibes, maybe like a marsh because I'm close to the ocean, I guess. But yeah, I tried to get the wheat field as close as possible, but they just don't. I wish I could do things closer, so I end up just pushing it over more, excuse me, just to kind of see if I could, you can't see the back of it. And then I really like these decayed trees here. I think they look awesome, and it's a good way to kind of break up the area and kind of break up that split. So I am super happy with how this is turning out already, and I was like, all right, let's go. I can't remember what I did next. Oh yes, I got these like dragonfly and butterfly models, and I thought they'd be cool to be like flying over the murky water. Like the dragonfly I think is like perfect for flying over the water. And now I'm just kind of figuring out where to put all the other little items I have. I thought a giant mushroom, don't know why. Mushrooms, swamps, yeah, makes sense. So now I'm moving Sly's house over, and I decided to push this tire toy just to the other side, almost like kind of make it look like you can step onto the little dinghy thing from the dock. So I wanted to put Sly's house in the middle, purely so I can cover up the grass a little bit better, because the pattern just disappears and then you can't put anything underneath it, and it's really frustrating, but it's fine. I figure it out anyway, and I think it looks fine in the end. So now I've decided, it looks a bit too square for me, so I really want to expand it on the right and left just to give it a little bit more of a natural feel, because yeah, it's a giant like square, and swamps aren't giant squares. So as you can see, I'm just expanding it a little bit and just trying to, yeah, give it a more of a natural feel, I guess. And I think it lines up better with the shoreline anyway, so very happy I decided to do that, because yeah, it just naturally lines up with the shoreline so much better, and I think yeah, it makes it look so much more natural than it did before. And it gave me an opportunity to add more fences into the swamp as well, to cover up those like the areas that are like the sides that are facing the camera, I guess. So very happy with that. I think I put the tree here, but then I tried to put some fences and it doesn't really work out. So I can't remember what I did here. I think I still put the tree, but I put it more to the side there, yeah. And from like looking at it front on, it looks great, but if you're running up the beach, you can really tell that it's, you know, there's an edge there and it ends there, which is, I mean, it's all right. It's the best I can do. So now I'm just expanding this area, and just to kind of line it up with the water line and the bridge as well, because I didn't want to get rid of that bridge because it is in a good spot from the other side, but I had to try and figure out how to really like incorporate it into the swamp, because it was just in like just a bit of an awkward spot. I guess if the bridge wasn't there, I would have done the swamp right up to the river, but I don't mind. Like, I just worked around it, so I think it turned out fine. So again, I'm just trying to put one of these trees somewhere. Ended up just doing a wheat field, and I think I put the tree further back here. I don't know why, it just kept telling me that I couldn't place it anywhere. I was very confused, but we got there in the end. I think I tried to put a wheat field in front of it. Do I? Yes. Yes, I do. And that just makes it, just ties it in a little bit better. And then I put these jail bars back. Maybe, possibly. Yes, I do. And then, yeah, just some more wheat fields. Honestly, just the wheat fields make this build, I think. They just add a little bit of movement, add a little bit of coverage as well without being too bulky, which is, you know, surprisingly like really handy. So now I'm just putting, just trying to figure out I have so much stuff that I don't know where to put it. So I'm just putting some of like the pumpkin or mushroom stuff around, because the colors went quite well, and I thought that, yeah, this little moss ball is really cute. I thought that would go quite there. I tried to add the fencing, but I don't think it looked nice on the actual area. I don't think I add any fencing on that area, but I do go through and add some other things later on. Right now I'm just getting some stuff because I want to add a tree in a back area, and then I work on the pathing leading from the bridge to the entrance of the swamp. And I'm just kind of looking for items to decorate the house with, I guess. I went with this storefront, and I was pretty happy with how it looked at the end, actually. So I'm just using just the plain dirt path, because makes the most sense for the area, you know. And I like how I overlap the wheat fields with the path. I think that gives it a really good natural-ish vibe, you know. The weeds would be growing over the path or anything like that. Could be growing out of the swamp. So yeah, I just continue this path down to the front. Nothing really too exciting, just basic pathing. Yeah, I think I finish it about here. I don't connect it right to the top, and then when I figure out the other villagers' homes, I will continue the path further down, or just make it end here. No, who knows? I'll probably wing it, like most of the things on my island, to be honest. I really wanted to put this lamp right there. I have the I have the brown one on the little kind of platform, but I like the green one there, kind of like blending in together. So right now I am going to, well, I'm just standing there, but I'm gonna grab a tree, and then I really wanted one of the spruce trees just to kind of fill out the area. And then I just put it back here, and I'll fill out this area a little bit more later on, but I think that's kind of I think that's it for most of the build actually. So here is the final result. So you come off the bridge, you get a glimpse into the swamp already, and if you walk further down this path it'll take you to sort of the entrance of the swamp, and there's like a little jetty, and then you got Sly's house there floating on the little kind of platform in the middle of the swamp, kind of like a, you know, he's got like a boathouse, you know. In the end, super happy with how this turned out. I think it's a bit kind of stray of Jungle Core, but it really fits the whole really natural and like earthy theme, and yeah, I'm absolutely in love with it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this extra long video. So yeah, thank you so much.